Without further ado, let's get started. And I'm going to call on my good friend, E4E partner, Mark Brimer, for his wisdom in our marketing spotlight.
Thank you. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to be memorable when networking. Previously, it was very simple. It was face-to-face networking. Now we've got two tracks. We have face-to-face, and of course we have virtually like we're doing today. So let's start with face-to-face because that's something we've done probably more in our life than we have recently. One thing you want to think about is to have a brand. Like for instance, see this red shirt? That's my brand. It could be your hair, clothes, maybe even a special pin. Maybe you're a service member and wear your army pin, whatever it might be, something to make you stand out when they meet a lot of people. Why should they remember you? Next, it's always good to make people laugh. It makes them feel good. No matter what they're going through, laughter is always a good thing. Whether it be a joke, whether it be just a general comment, just something to make you stand out in a positive way is always a good thing. Also, if you can describe what you do with some uniqueness. I own an office supply company where I said, oh, yeah, I just put stuff in a box. No, people are like, okay, you put stuff in a box. But if I say, I'm the person who saves you when you're in the bathroom and you have no toilet paper, you might remember that a little bit more. Hopefully that never happens. But again, so the other thing is you want to ask other people questions. What you don't want to do is just talk the whole time because the best conversation, as we all know, is one where they're doing all the talking and you're doing all the listening. Unfortunately, in networking situations, people like to show up and throw up, tell you all about them as much as they can get in before your time with them is up. They don't get a chance to say anything other than just hi, and that doesn't work so well in the long run. Also, think of this: the more you say, the more they're going to forget. So the fewer words that you say, the more powerful those words are, the more memorable you're going to be. If nothing else, if they ask a little question, maybe tell a little relevant 30-second story. Don't go on a long, lifelong diatribe. Just say something short, sweet, cut all the fat out and just get to the meat so they get an idea of what you do and how you can help them out. Another thing to think about is ask them where they network. Maybe find out where you can connect them to, as well as who you can introduce them to. And a big bonus, if you can ever tie yourself to somebody else in a face to face networking event or virtually, they're going to think of you every time they think of the other person. So let's switch over to virtually since that's mostly what we're doing right now. This makes it a lot tougher, but not impossible. So I'm not high tech where you'd see a really cool background in the back. I tried to be impressive, but you can't see the Clorox wipes and the Lysol spray and the toilet paper and paper towels in the back. But I sure tried. They're the little things in the back that didn't work so well, but it was a try. The other thing is start with something other than your name and your company. Start with, hi, everybody, how are you today? Or end with, I hope everyone has a great day. Just find some way when you're talking with people in a big setting to stand out in some small way. Just remember, they're in the meeting for a long time and with you for only a few minutes. I mean, think of this. Imagine if you had something unique in the background. Have you ever met with someone who has, let's say, a Raggedy Ann doll in the background? Right, Bill Burnett? As everyone's nodding. But the thing is have something unique in the back that you can even hold on to your animal as long as they're not distracting the meeting, whatever it might be, something that makes you stand out so people remember you. Also, when it's appropriate, send someone a private chat. Ask them how their day is, or even find out if they'd be up for meeting outside of the meeting that you're in. It's a good way to connect with people if they're aware of the chat function. And also, if there's something great or some congratulations, make sure you send a little chat message to somebody saying, great job. You don't want to unmute and yell across the whole event and railroad it, but you do want to show them you are paying attention and that you do have support for them. So, either way, three things to take away from this. Number one, be unique as yourself. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Number two, fewer words are better and more powerful. And finally, just make other people feel important because it is about them, not about you if you want to be successful in either face to face or virtual networking. And that's your marketing minute today. I hope it helped. Have a great day, everybody.